Hello friends, and welcome back to the Basement Renovation series. If you are new here, we are documenting the full transformation of our concrete third floor into a fully finished and usable space. And we are bringing you guys along for the entire process, the entire journey. Now, contrary to this channel, we are not doing the DIY version of the basement. We have hired professionals, the contractors, everything is going to be done right, but this entire process is completely new to us. So I'm taking you guys along to share essentially step by step what we're doing. So every single week I will be sharing a recap of the process, the progress that we've made, the decisions that we've made, what's going well, what we've learned. So whether or not you are planning your own huge renovation, or if you just love a good before and after transformation, this video is for you, and let's get into this week's update. Alrighty, hello friends, welcome to the end of week 2 of the basement renovations. I think that this entire process is supposed to be about 6 weeks long, so we're about a third of the way there, maybe a little bit less. This week, what did they do this week? We did the water, the plumbing, all of that. The HVAC went in, and a little bit of insulation went in. I think more of it was supposed to go in on Friday, but we ended up getting so much snow on Friday, so I don't blame them. This week, the inspector comes, and then I think that drywall starts next week. So next video might be pretty exciting, so make sure to hit the like and subscribe and do the notification, whatever, if you want to stay updated on all that fun stuff. Another exciting thing that happened this week is that I made my very first payment. Now, for this company, I didn't have to put down a down payment. When they started work, I didn't pay for anything. Again, at the end of week 2 was whenever my first payment was due, and that was about, I think it was about a fourth. It was $9,333. So maybe we're a fourth of the way there. I have no idea. So anyway, let's get into the daily updates. Alrighty, welcome to week 2 of the basement. This is a quick reminder of what it looks like so far. Got all the framing up, the plumbing has started, and we have a huge hole right here in the bathroom. So this week I think we're doing electrical and HVAC and finishing up this plumbing. Alrighty, it is the end of day 6, and we have the electricians that came today. So we have little power socket outlets every 6 feet on the lower walls. Up top, we are going to have 4 flush mounts, sublights. I don't know what they're called. You know what I'm talking about. And then over here on our TV wall, we have an outlet up there for the TV, and then an outlet down below for, like, I don't know, all the other TV equipment that you have. Then in our little hallway, we have a light, an outlet, and this is where the switch is going to be. There's also going to be a switch down there by the stairs. And then in here, we have a tub. The plumbers are done. The plumbers got done today, is what they said. I do not know what happens with this big hole in the wall. We will find out. That'll be a fun little game. And then in here, same old outlets every 6 feet. And yeah, it is like looking like a basement. I've said this before and I'll say it again. This is all happening so fast. Like, I'm so impressed that like we're done with week 1 and like we already like have walls practically. That is just crazy. I think that the HVAC people come this week, and then the inspector will come here on Friday. And then I think drywall goes up. I think at the end of next week we're gonna have drywall, is my understanding. So we will see, fingers crossed. This is so fast. It's so fast. It's already been a week. I think roughly 6 weeks was their timeline. So crazy. It's going so fast. I'm so happy. Alrighty, day 7 in the basement, and we've got electrical work finished. I don't know, all of our lights are in and all of the sockets are in. I think they still have to come back because we do have like a light that goes over the vanity. But like, look at this. The light switches work. How cool is that? And honestly, the one thing that I wasn't expecting them to do is add so much light to the basement. So now you turn on this light and like, whoa, bam. All of these are now connected to that light switch. So instead of having to go through and pull down on those ropes every single time, we just have a light switch. Ah, amazing. Alrighty, it is day 8 of the basement, and right here is our progress for the day. They moved this pipe, the black pipe. It used to be like sticking off the wall right here, and so they moved it so that they could put drywall up, obviously. And then I'm not really sure what's going on over here. Trusting the professionals on this one, but there's just a bathtub of water, so I'm not touching it. And then today I did make my very first payment of $9,333. So I got all this framing, electrical, water lines for like 10,000 bucks. Calling that pretty good. Alrighty, so it is day 9 in the basement, and the HVAC guys came today. So we have vents on our ceilings. I think that there's one in the bathroom. Yep, one in the bathroom. And then one over there for the bedroom. And there's still water in that tub, but you know, whatever. And then tomorrow the inspector comes, and then I think next week we get drywall. So it is coming together so fast. Alrighty, welcome to the end of week 2 in the basement. It actually snowed a lot here. So the guys have started on the insulation. Still have a lot more to go, I assume. But yeah, they put up insulation and then whatever this pink peachy stuff is on the perimeter. So yeah, I assume that next week they're gonna fill it all in, and then the inspector comes next week. And I wonder what's going on with this bathtub that is still full. Hopefully it doesn't freeze. Just kidding, it won't, because like we have heater down here.